What better way to bring this series back to my channel than with a collab video with my very special friend ThomasTV. Welcome back to Curb Appeal. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Curb Appeal, the series on my channel where
recreate company.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Curb Appeal, the series on my channel where I attempt to recreate amazing exteriors from reference photos that we find from various places, such as Pinterest or Twitter or Tumblr or Google or anywhere. So my name is Ashley, for those of you who have not met me yet, and I make Sims 4 videos on my channel, so you should go check them all out if you have not already. And today we are finally bringing back the series Curb Appeal to my channel. So I actually launched this series on my channel a couple months back, but I have since taken a little break from it. But I'm here now to bring this series back onto my channel, and I hope you guys are excited. And what better way to kick off this series again than with a collab with ThomasTV. So for those of you who are new to Curb Appeal is a series meant to teach you guys how to look at reference photos and then recreate them in The Sims 4. And if you're not good at building exteriors yourself, but you're good at furnishing interiors, this series can also be of use to you because I upload all of these builds onto the gallery so they are ready to go into your game. So all you need to do is furnish it yourself and make the interior to fit your family's needs. So with this series, I'm not going to be bringing it back every single Monday like I was before. I'm only going to upload these videos periodically on Mondays, kind of when I have free time or when I see a photo that I want to recreate. Because the main focus of my channel at the moment is my Love It or List It renovation series, which happens every Thursday. So look forward to those episodes because those happen every single Thursday, whereas Curb Appeal will just be periodically on Mondays. So if you want to learn more about the Curb Appeal series, don't forget to go check out all of the past episodes that I've already uploaded to my channel. They were pretty popular on my channel, so I think that a lot of people enjoyed them, so definitely go check them out if you want to see some more. So without further ado, let's jump right into the photo that I am going to be recreating and ThomasTV is going to be furnishing. Okay, so here is the photo that I am going to be recreating for Thomas today, and I got this photo from a kind of southern magazine online, so I guess it's kind of like a southern style home. So right off the bat, you can tell that it is so beautiful. It is not edited at all, which is something we definitely look for when we look for reference photos. You don't want it to be edited, otherwise it might not turn out very well when you try and recreate it. So this photo looks very natural, the lighting is very natural, and right off the bat, as soon as you see it, you kind of think, wow, this is a really pretty house. So we can say right away that this house does have curb appeal, but let's analyze this photo a little bit further to see if the elements of this house are actually doable in The Sims 4. So the main element that stands out about this house is the fact that it's a crisp white, and we definitely do have white paneling like that in The Sims 4. I believe it comes with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, and I think we also have a white vertical paneling in the base game as well. So either of those color swatches will work for the exterior paint. But I do just overall love the white exterior. It just makes the house look so fresh and so new. As for the windows on this house, I love the windows. They are placed very nicely around the house that make it look like there aren't too many windows, but there also aren't too little windows. And the windows are just kind of like a rectangular, plain black and white kind of deal. So there are definitely a lot of options in The Sims 4, either in the base game or in the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, or pretty much any pack comes with black and white windows. So we can definitely use any windows we want to help us recreate this photo. As for the roofing, it looks like this house is made up of mostly gabled roof pieces, which are kind of like those triangular looking roof pieces. So the roofing actually looks fairly straightforward here, and I think that we can recreate that really well. So I know that roofing might be a little bit tough for a lot of people, but you will see me when I do recreate this exterior that it's actually pretty simple to follow the roofing that they have here. As long as you kind of just stick to the correctly shaped piece that they need, it should be pretty straightforward. So overall, I think that this photo is absolutely beautiful. I came across this photo and just knew that I had to recreate this for my Curb Appeal series. And after analyzing this photo into a little bit more detail, we can definitely see that all of the elements of this house are recreatable in The Sims 4. So we should have a pretty good time recreating this without any trouble. Now there is one thing that concerns me a little bit about this photo, and that is that it is taken kind of on an angle. So we don't necessarily see which side is the front of the house, we see the corner of the house. So I'm also going to try and recreate this photo from an angle as well and build on an angle. but I'm not really quite sure where the front door is. Is it the left side of the photo or the right side of the photo? It could kind of go either way. So I'm just kind of going to wing it. I'm not really sure what is correct, but maybe there'll be 2 front entrances. I'm not really sure. So I can't wait to get started on this recreation. I think that this recreation will be both challenging and simple at the same time because everything in this photo is achievable. However, the fact that we have to build it on an angle might be a little bit challenging. But why not make it just a little bit more challenging for ourselves? And the way that we're going to do that is by giving ourselves a budget. So the budget that I'm going to give myself to completely build out this exterior and recreate this photo is 35,000 simoleons. So I think that's a pretty decently sized budget. However, this is a pretty big home, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go. But yeah, that's enough chit chat. Let's jump right into today's recreation. Hey guys, how's it going? So I am so excited to be bringing back Curb Appeal to my channel, and I'm so glad that my first episode back of this series is with my good friend ThomasTV. We have been talking about this Curb Appeal collab for ages. Pretty much since I launched this series on my channel many months ago, we have been talking about doing a Curb Appeal collab together, so I'm so glad that it's finally happening. And I'm really glad that he, of all people, asked me to do this collab because he is so amazing at furnishing in The Sims 4. If you guys aren't already familiar with his channel, I don't really know what you guys are doing with your life. Go check out his channel, but he does mansion builds on the weekend, and he used to only do 1 mansion build per week, but now he does 2 mansion builds per week, so he does them on Saturdays and Sundays, where he builds an entire mansion on a 64 by 64 lot, and he also furnishes the interior of the mansions. So he does 2 of those per week, which is crazy because I only do 1 little renovation on my channel per week, whereas he is doing 2 huge mansion builds per week plus all the other videos he puts out. So he is pretty amazing, and he is one of my really good friends here on YouTube. So if you haven't already subscribed to him, definitely please go check out his channel after this video and give him a subscribe if you like what you see. But above all else, thank you so much, Thomas, for encouraging me to bring this series back, and also just encouraging me to bring my content back in general. Even when I was taking a break back in the summer, he was always messaging me, asking me when I'm coming back to YouTube and when I'm gonna start uploading again. But he definitely really pushed me to kind of set a deadline for myself and pick a date for this collab to make sure that I do get my content out on time. And yeah, he also gave me advice on how I should bring Curb Appeal back because I wasn't ready to commit to bringing it back every single Monday. So he kind of gave me some advice on how I should do it, and eventually I decided that I'm just gonna launch Curb Appeal kind of periodically and have the episodes randomly versus committing myself to putting out these videos every single Monday, which might be a little bit too much for me. So yeah, thank you so much, Thomas, for always giving me such great advice here on YouTube, and also for being such a great friend to me and for always supporting me. And I hope that we can do another Curb Appeal collab in the future because I know that this is gonna turn out amazing. So onto the actual exterior build itself. This build turned out absolutely amazing. It ended up turning out better than I thought it could ever be. I definitely knew that this photo would be possible to recreate, but I kind of got, you know, a quarter of the way through and I was kind of thinking to myself like, oh, the proportions aren't really looking correct in my opinion. Things are just looking not quite right, but then I tinkered around with it a little bit more and more and more, and eventually I kind of got the proportions perfect in my opinion, because since the photo was taken on an angle, you can't exactly see like the straight on shot of the front, so you don't know like how much space to put in between each window and stuff like that, and just things weren't looking quite right in my opinion. So I'm really happy with the way that it turned out in the end, and I'm happy that I played around with it until I was perfectly happy with it. Because I think that's something that is super important when you are building exteriors. There could just be one little thing that's not quite right that is flowing off the whole flow of your house, and you just have to play around with it until you are perfectly happy with the curb appeal of your house. So sometimes it could just be like one window that is throwing the whole house off, or sometimes your house is just like one panel too wide or something like that, and that could completely change the look of the house. So definitely play around with your houses and play around with your building until you are completely satisfied with it. And yeah, that's pretty much ultimately how you can improve your exterior building skills. So if you love how this house turned out and you want to have it in your game so you can play with it, you can go download it on the gallery. My origin ID is Dr_Ashley, and the version that I have on my gallery page is this entire exterior, and then the interior I've like slightly floor planned it out for you and done like the bathrooms and kind of laid out where the bedrooms and where the kitchen is supposed to go. But if you want the fully furnished version, go to Thomas's gallery page because he will be furnishing the interior of this beautiful house. So his gallery page, I believe, is Real Thomas TV 1. So go check him out if you want to have the furnished version, but if you want to furnish it for yourself, you can download my version. So if you guys do find a photo that you guys want me to recreate on Curb Appeal, definitely send me the photo over on Twitter and I will try and incorporate it into a future episode. But overall, I think that this series is just so much fun to do. I really love building beautiful exteriors for you guys, but it does make me so happy to see that you guys are downloading these houses and moving your own family into it and furnishing it yourself and just using the shell that I create for you, because I think that a lot of people do struggle with building exteriors, but most people are actually pretty good at furnishing. So I do hope that this series does in some way help you guys out a little bit. But besides that, I don't really think I have much else to say. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode and also what you think about the Curb Appeal series in general. Is this a series that you want to see every single week, or are you guys okay with seeing these episodes every so often? Or would you rather see more Curb Appeal and less Love It or List It? Definitely let me know in the comments section down below. But overall, if you do like this video and you want to see more of them, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I definitely do look at the thumbs up to see how many of you guys actually like these videos. So definitely do leave a like if you guys did enjoy this. And besides that, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Curb Appeal, and I hope you enjoy today's recreation. Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? I am doing well. I just got home from work and I am ready to start this voiceover. And it's actually funny because I started to go on like a ThomasTV video binge and just like play all of his videos because I haven't been able to watch every single one of his videos lately because I've been, at work all the time. So I finally have some time after work now to just binge all of his videos, and I got about 3 or 4 videos in, and then I was like, wait, I have to do the voiceover for my video collab with Thomas, so I should probably do that first before I start watching all of his videos. So yeah, I kind of had to put that on pause so I could do this voiceover because I kind of have an empty house for a little bit, so I can actually sit down and record this without any distractions. So sorry Thomas, I was in the middle of watching a bunch of your videos and I had to put that on pause so I could record this voiceover for our collab. So yeah, lately I haven't been able to watch a ton of YouTube even since I've returned back to the YouTube/simming community because I've just been really busy at work, and then when I come home I'm just a little bit tired sometimes and I just want to like lie down and not look at a computer screen, and then when I finally have enough energy to look at the computer screen again, I have to go edit. So I don't get a whole lot of time to watch YouTube videos all that often, but when I do, you guys, I have been into like binging one channel a lot rather than like watching back-to-back videos of a bunch of different creators. I have really been enjoying just like watching one creator for like a solid 3 to 4 hours, or I mean, that's like a modest number. It's more like 5 to 6 hours, let's be honest. Because then I feel like you're catching up with that creator a little bit more in detail and like learning about what has been happening to them over the past few weeks and actually kind of like getting to know what's up with them rather than just watching like a couple videos from one creator and like you only really hear like 17 minutes of their life. So yeah, I really like to have like a personal connection with the people that I am watching, whether they know it or not, I guess. Yeah, I really like to like get to know people and stuff like that. So yeah, I've really been into binging a lot of channels lately. So if you guys do create content and you want me to check out your videos or your channels, feel free to like tag me in some of your videos on Twitter or something so I can go check them out. I'm always looking for like new creators. I feel like since I took a little bit of a break from the community and from YouTube and stuff like that for the summer, I feel like a lot of new creators made channels during the summer and I didn't really know about them because I was kind of out of the loop during that time. But if you do create content and you do watch my videos, feel free to tag me in some of your videos on Twitter and I will definitely go check them out. Try not to leave your channels in my comment section because I feel like they just get marked as spam. I'm not sure if it like automatically does that or something, but I've had a couple people or a handful of people try and like self-promote themselves in my comment section and then YouTube just like automatically marks them as spam. Like I don't even do it. So yeah, if you do want me to check out your videos and you are a new creator or something, then yeah, tag me in your videos on Twitter or something like that and I would love to check them out if I have time. And if you have a lot of videos, maybe I will binge them like I am currently doing with ThomasTV. And yeah, maybe I will even find some more people that want to do a collab with me and furnish my curb appeal houses. I think that'd be super cool if you guys like furnished some of the houses for me in a collab video. I mean, I'm sure most of the people that watch my videos don't actually make Sims videos for themselves, so maybe not. But even if you don't make Sims videos, if you do download this house and you do furnish it for yourself, I'd love to see it. And if you want me to, I can even like feature it in future episodes if you do decide to like furnish it or something like that. So yeah, but I really do just want to see your guys' creations and see what you guys do with these houses because that's ultimately why I make these. I make these for you guys so you guys can put them in your game and enjoy them. So send me any type of screenshots whatsoever. I think that'd be super fun, and if you want me to feature it in a video or on my Twitter or something, you can let me know as well. But in terms of the build, I'm not really sure what I can really talk about and commentate regarding the build because it's a recreation. I can't even be like, so I decided to go with this and with that and do whatever because like I literally tried to recreate a photograph. So there really isn't much I can say about it regarding my decision making. What I will say though is as far as the windows though, I know there are some black and white rectangular kind of plain windows that probably would have matched the windows in the photo a little bit better. However, I just wanted to use these ones from Cats and Dogs, or is it Seasons? I'm not really sure. I feel like it's from Cats and Dogs. It might be Seasons. Oh goodness, I don't even know. But the ones I ended up using, I just liked those ones better. And I feel like that's kind of how this Curb Appeal series should go. I tried to recreate like the structure of the house and the curb appeal as close as possible to the photo, but like small things like windows and doors, I feel like it's okay to change to make it to your liking. And in my opinion, I think the windows I chose look better than the windows in the photo. I don't think it's that fun to try and recreate something exactly the same as the photo. As per usual, I always put like my own little Dr. Ashley twist on my builds, and yeah, I just think that it turned out way nicer with these windows. So yeah. Well, that concludes today's episode of Curb Appeal. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I upload videos on my channel at least once per week at the same time every week, so I will see you guys all next week. Bye everybody!